What is good? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, what is good? What is good? What is good? You know, just doing a flash live, man. I want to talk some boxing as usual, man. Definitely. Just got a couple things to talk about today, man. Definitely got a nice window of time, man. And, you know, I got to take advantage of my window of time. You know, I got to, and it's just flash. You know how I do it, man. Out of nowhere. Just jump in and boom, let's get it. Yeah, man. Had a great show yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Had a great show with my sidekick, LeVar Cooper. You know what I'm saying? Much love to my guy. Much love to everybody, you know, who's been jumping into the to the flash lives, man. I mean, just do it out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have a plan. And just do it. You know what I'm saying? Tone Brown, what's going on? Chen Smoke, what's up, fam? What's up? What's up, man? You know, I'm thinking if throwing the link there in the chat, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just wait a few minutes, you know what I'm saying? Let me just wait for a moment. Let the mic heat up, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. And if you guys want to jump in, man, welcome. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about some things, you know, concerning the sport of boxing, you know, some developments, some news, you know how it is, man. I want to focus a little bit on the, you know, 140 pound division, man. You know, Tank Davis is going to fight Mario Barrios. Everybody knows the story there, you know what I'm saying? But interesting news, you know, that we're getting in. You probably heard it already, but I just want to talk about it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? The ramifications of that, you know what I'm saying? With Mario Barrios and Tank Davis, and who wants to fight Tank Davis should Tank Davis beat Mario Barrios, okay? So, yeah, man, interesting stuff. So definitely, you probably heard it, like I said, but it's interesting stuff to talk about, definitely, man. Mel and Ryan, hey, what's up, fam? Haven't seen you in a minute, man. How you doing, bro? Hope you're doing great, man. You know, just doing a flash live out of nowhere. You know how I do it, man. Like I said, yesterday, had a pretty good show, man. Definitely, man, with my guy, LeVar Cooper, man. I'm thinking about in a moment, you know what I'm saying, a little bit later on in the show today to throw a link there in the chat, you know what I'm saying? So just depending, you know, who jumps in, y'all jump in. If you guys want to jump in, man, definitely, you know, get your phones ready. I don't know if you guys are, you know, tech savvy, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's simple. You just got, you know, click on the link and you pretty much jump in. StreamYard, the platform I'm using. So when it comes to StreamYard, all you got to do is just click on the link, and it's simple stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to ask you for access to the microphone and stuff like that, whatever, right? So it's pretty simple stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, Pigeon Mike Tyson. Hey, Pigeon, what's going on, bro? What's going on, fam? Hey, thank you guys so much for jumping in, man. Mel and Ryan. Oh, you're good. Mel and Ryan, it's great to see you here, bro. Chen Smoke, Tone Brown. Like I said, I want to talk about some things in the sport of boxing, you know, concerning some developments, you know, and so let's get it, bro. Let's get it. I hope you guys are doing good, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens. You know, Renee Box Young is simply a platform where we discuss, critique, analyze, simply talk about sport of boxing in a level-headed, mature, coherent fashion. You know how we do it here, man. Definitely. I just want to appreciate each and every one of you before I begin. You know what I'm saying? For tuning into Flash Lives, man, tuning into the premieres of my videos. Go ahead and share it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and share the content that we have here, because it's our platform. It's, you know, we are one community, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Tuning into the premieres in real time. And obviously these flash lives, like I said, you know, and if there are any new listeners, you know, and those who are subscribed already, you know, family, go ahead and hit the notification bell. So, you know, when I go live, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, you know, I just do it out of nowhere. But it seems like I'm getting kind of you know, I've said it before. It seems like I'm getting kind of a pattern. It seems like I'm getting a pattern. Usually, like, typically speaking, generally speaking, I have like around Mondays early in the week to do flash lives in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Around 10-ish, 10:30-ish Central Standard Time in the morning. And flash lives on Thursday morning sometimes, or evenings as we did yesterday. And sometimes Fridays at this time. So, you know, it's just kind of, it's just spontaneous, you know what I'm saying? Just to let you know, you know what I'm saying? To keep it. So just put the notification bell on, you know what I'm saying? So you know when I go live and stuff like that. So let's get it, man. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this. Haha. It's already happening, ladies and gentlemen. It's already happened. No, I'm just kidding, man. Concerning, okay, I'm start with this. I want to start with this because I didn't put, hey, LeVar. Hey, LeVar, my guy. What's going on, bro? How you doing, man? You know, I just had to jump out of nowhere, LeVar. Flash live, man. If you want to jump in, let me know, bro. If you want to jump in, let me know, all right? Just let me know. You already know, man. Shoot me a direct message on my phone. You know how to do it, bro. If you want, it's all yours, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll shoot you a link. You know, this is coming out, and I made a video about it, man. I broke it down. You know, now in this case, when it comes to Tyson Fury, right? when it comes to Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder bout, okay, that's scheduled. I really don't know how official it is. Tyson Fury, okay, here we go. Tyson Fury, if I'm not mistaken, right? Josh Taylor versus Ramirez bout. He went there on Top Rank at the desk, in the commentary desk, whatever, right? I think he signed the contract there or something. I didn't see him do it. I don't know. But according to people saying, you know, they saw him sign the contract or whatever. And they made it a big deal on social media. Oh, he signed the contract. You know, I don't know, man. I'm still not hyped up about it. I'm still not, you know what I mean? I'm still not. It's months away, you know what I'm saying? We don't know if it's going to happen yet. Why? Okay, why? Okay, because it's starting. It's starting, okay? I said this on that video. It's on my channel, man, talking about, you know, the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder trilogy. And how I'm really doubtful, man. I'm just not so sure about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not so sure about it. The arbitration battle victory was, you know, half the battle, man. John Fury, if I'm not mistaken, that's Tyson Fury's dad's name, right? He's coming out saying he's worried, man. He's worried about Tyson Fury. You know, I understand, you know, Tyson Fury and his dad, they have a close relationship or what have you. You know what I'm saying? They got a healthy, I got to put it that way. I don't know how close it is, but looks like they got a healthy relationship between them two. You know what I'm saying? So Tyson Fury and his dad, you know, looks like they got a healthy relationship, and he's coming out because we've seen it. We've seen it month after month after month between the, you know, Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury fiasco, soap opera, whatever. Eddie Hearn, 1 more week, 2 more weeks, you know, another month, you know, we're going to have it. We're going to do it. We got the site, you know, we have these billionaire investors, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Throughout the months, we've been seeing Tyson Fury's dad say things and opinionate, okay? So Tyson Fury, man, you know, his dad, it looks like they have a, you know, healthy relationship. They're with each other, you know, whatever. Why do I say this? Because what Tyson Fury's dad says, it holds weight when it comes to Tyson Fury's career. That's what I'm trying to say here. It holds weight to a certain degree. You know what I mean? And now Tyson Fury's dad's coming out. Okay, I mean, check this out. He's coming out and saying that he's worried for Tyson Fury in this bout, and how he's gonna get less money. Okay, how he's worried for his son because he's gonna get a lot less money, according to Tyson Fury's dad. All right. I really don't know the figures. I don't know how much Tyson Fury is gonna make. Whatever. That's their business. But Tyson Fury's dad is worried that his son is going to receive a lot less money, you know, as was, you know, estimated he was going to get between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. So apparently, you know, Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, they were going to get a lot more money to fight each other. And Tyson Fury's dad is coming out saying, you know, I'm worried for my son because, one, he's going to get a lot less money, you know, in this bout in the Deontay Wilder trilogy. Man, I haven't checked if it's going to be pay-per-view. If this fight's going to be, if this trilogy, man, if it's going to be pay-per-view between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, I think it's going to be a nice, I mean, I think a lot of people will buy it, you know. And if I'm not mistaken, there's going to be attendance in the stadium in Las Vegas, whatever, right? Raiders Stadium, whatever. I don't watch NFL, but something like that. Okay. So, but that's what he's saying now. This is what I'm trying to say. Tyson Fury's dad is coming out saying he's worried for his son because he's not going to get paid as much, you know, as he would apparently were he to fight Anthony Joshua. That's one. Another one is that it's too much of a risky fight to fight Deontay Wilder. You saw, so Tyson Fury's dad is worried that Tyson Fury is going to get knocked out and hurt in the trilogy, and it's not worth the pay. So those are the 2 points that Tyson Fury's dad is worried about. I'm not saying just because his dad's worried, the fight's not going to happen. No, but I don't know, man. I still see it fishy, and I see it quite, I guess we could say to a certain degree, intriguing and interesting regarding what Tyson Fury's dad is saying. So let me reiterate. He's worried because Tyson Fury is not going to get, you know, much pay, I guess. And also that that Wilder will come and knock him out. So the risk is too high according to the pay he's getting in the trilogy, according to Tyson Fury's dad. Okay, so I don't know, man. The stuff's starting to come out in the light. We'll see, man. I hope this freaking trilogy goes down. And I reiterate, Tyson Fury supposedly signed a contract, during the Ramirez Taylor undisputed bout. He went there and signed the contract in front of the world, whatever. So this fight better go down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it better go down. So hey, let me get to the chat, man. Thank you guys so much, man. So we got here people saluting each other. Definitely Mel and Ryan said Tyson does not want. I feel he doesn't, bro. I think he doesn't. Okay. And that's why I've talked about it in a video, man. It's just my humble opinion. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just my humble opinion that I think Tyson Fury doesn't really want the trilogy, man, because Deontay Wilder is going to come in and he's going to come explosive. I don't know if Tyson Fury wants to risk that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think he does. Okay. Controversy aside, I've said it a million times. Yeah, Fury has the skills, but I just don't see it, man. I mean, photos are coming out, whatever you want to call it, right, on social media, that it looks like he's really not, you can just, it looks like he's kind of in shape, but I'm not sure if he's training as seriously as he should or as disciplined as he should. You know what I'm saying? But his dad's worried about it. That's what I'm trying to say here. That's what I want to get. I want to get that point across, that Tyson Fury's dad's worried. So Tyson Fury's dad knows what's going on. He knows that Wilder's going to come back with the, 100%. He's going to come back, man. So I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? To a certain degree, maybe Wilder, the layoff, all this time he hasn't been in a ring, might affect Deontay Wilder, but it's just up in the air. We're gonna kind of have to wait and see. Same with Tyson Fury. They've been out of the ring for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? They've been out of the ring for a long time, because all the stuff that's going on, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to affect one or the other, it's probably going to affect Tyson Fury more being out of the ring so long, not taking a tune-up, you know what I'm saying? Not taking a tune-up to come and fight Wilder, or vice versa. Maybe it'll affect Wilder being out of the ring so long, but I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's just some things we'll know until we see them in the ring. But I agree, Mel and Ryan. I think that Tyson Fury doesn't want to, I don't know if he wants to fight, 100%. If he wants to fight Wilder, you know what I'm saying? So we got here in the trilogy, at least, it's got Pigeon Mike Tyson said, AJ is a bigger risk. AJ is a bigger risk than Wilder? I don't know, bro. I mean, but AJ a bigger reward. Yeah, of course, the bag, you know what I'm saying? According to what's said, who the heck knows? We're not there seeing the contracts. You know what I'm saying? We're not there, on AJ's side, watching him sign a freaking contract with the numbers there. We don't know. Yeah, it's just, at this point, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. And it's hard to believe Hearn. It's hard to believe Hearn because he said 100 things, a gazillion of things since last year, bro, that they were going to fight. And that the billionaire investors are ready to invest in the fight in a big, undisputed heavyweight bout. And nothing happened, bro. I mean, let's just be realistic here. They can throw all the numbers they want in social media. It doesn't mean that's what they're going to get. You know what I'm saying? So Pigeon, AJ, a bigger risk than Wilder. I just don't know because the styles are different, but we got to understand, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, Pigeon, because Wilder's power is, I think it's a lot more dangerous than AJ's power. AJ has been down several times in his career. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, I don't know. Maybe the boxing IQ, because AJ can box. I mean, I definitely give credit to AJ in his style. I like his style. I like watching him box. You know what I'm saying? I like AJ's style as a heavyweight, the way he boxes. I like it. I like watching him fight. I love watching him fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily think it would be a bigger risk, AJ versus Tyson Fury. I mean, why do you think, Pigeon Mike Tyson? Why do you think that Tyson Fury's dad's coming out saying he's worried for his son, man? He's worried for his son that he's going to get hurt. He's worried for his son that Tyson Fury is going to get hurt, man. He wasn't saying that about Anthony Joshua, bro. He wasn't saying it Nothing like that along the lines since last year. Ever since this whole soap opera has been going around, social media and internet, blah blah blah, that AJ was going to fight Fury for an undisputed bout. Tyson Fury's dad never came out saying, "I'm worried for my son. I don't know, I'm worried about my son. He's going to get hurt." He wasn't talking like that, man. So I don't necessarily think, man, that AJ is a bigger risk than Wilder concerning, fighting Fury. AJ versus Tyson Fury, I think that would be more of a chess match fight, okay? Wilder versus Fury in a trilogy. We're talking about a trilogy now, okay? Let's forget the rematch. Let's forget the first fight. I know it's hard to. I mean, of course, we can take things from them fights, but the second fight was really, 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 really controversial. Y'all know the story there. But when it comes to styles, that's what I want to focus on here, okay? In the trilogy, contemplating a trilogy, if it happens. I don't know, bro, because his dad's coming out saying he's worried. I mean, who's to say that Tyson Fury's dad is not going to Tyson Fury, call him on the phone and say, "Son, think about this. You're not making that much money. You were going to make more money against Anthony Joshua. So, this is a big risky fight. You're going to get hurt, son. I'm worried about blah, 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 blah." And who's to say Tyson Fury won't back out? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, man. I still see it doubtful, but you know what I'm saying? So I think that, Tyson Fury versus Wilder in a trilogy, to a certain degree, it's going to be a chess match. And I think that Wilder's going to find his way around Tyson Fury, and it's going to be a nice knockout. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a nice knockout. I'll send that, LeVar. Cool. My guy, LeVar. That's what I'm talking about, bro. So yeah, man, I'm just not, his dad's worried. That's my point here. And what I'm starting this show with this information, Tyson Fury's dad, he's worried for his son, man. So, you know what I'm saying? He's worried for a reason. I mean, he's worried it's his dad. It's his dad, ladies and gentlemen. It's Tyson Fury's dad we're talking about. It's not a fan. It's not another, average boxing fan. It's not somebody who's on YouTube saying it. It's his dad, man. You see the ramification or the serious tone to that? You see what I'm saying? The serious tone to what his dad's saying and what this means. His dad's worried for his son, bro. That's why I think, Pigeon, that's one of the reasons, at least, why I think Wilder is a much bigger risk for Tyson Fury, man. You know what I'm saying? Bigger reward, I agree, Pigeon. Bigger reward, I agree. AJ versus Tyson Fury maybe would have been more money. I don't know. We don't really know 100% on that, okay? And I'm not going to believe Eddie Hearn and what he's been saying for the last freaking 12 months or whatever, however the heck long they were talking for. I'm not going to believe in Hearn. It's hard to believe that dude. It's hard to believe that guy. How can people fall into that stuff so much? You know what I'm saying? How can people fall into it? I don't. I don't. It's a bunch of soap opera nonsense. Just like I don't really believe in Teofimo right now. It's hard to believe that guy right now. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to believe Teofimo Sr. Those guys talk too much. You see? So, yeah, bro, I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't about the figures, about the money. That's what I'm trying to say here. I don't necessarily know, were Fury to fight AJ if he were to make more money as opposed to fighting Wilder in a trilogy. So you see what I'm saying? Because the numbers weren't right. It was just a bunch of hearsay. Eddie Hearn blabbing his mouth off, throwing numbers out there like nothing. So, I mean, I don't really, can't confide in that being legitimate information. LeVar Cooper, my God. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, big bro? How you doing?
Pretty good, man. You doing good today?
Oh, absolutely, man. Got off work early. Just, enjoying this weather and talk some boxing, man. Thanks for the invite. I appreciate you, bro.
Oh, you got off early?
Well, this week I work until 2 p.m. So I consider that a little early, you know what I mean?
Cool. That's what I'm talking about. So how were the chicken nuggets last night?
Oh, bro, delicious, man. I had to laugh. I had to tell you that, man. It was interesting that you was eating the same thing that I was having, or I was eating the same thing that you were having for dinner.
Heck yeah. I made some chicken nuggets with some white rice with peas, corn. It was good.
Yeah, man. Hey, it looked good, man. When you sent me the picture, I'm like, man, I need to have the same thing for dinner, man.
With some nice Tabasco sauce. Heck yeah, bro. So, I'm talking this, bro. Tell them I haven't seen you, bro. I haven't seen you tell him. Go ahead and comment in the comment section, bro, your viewpoint on this first, because I can't, with all due respect, fam, you know what I'm saying? I never seen you here. Thank you so much, bro, for tuning in, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? And feel free to subscribe. But just to let you know, bro, this is a platform we simply talk about sport of boxing. If you love boxing, this is a place for you. We speak unbiased, bro. So I'm very cautious in who can jump on, because I haven't seen you before, though. That's why, bro. So go ahead and chat, and I want to hear your perspective. You know what I'm saying? To see what your viewpoint is concerning what we're talking about, bro. And yeah, I'll be glad to, bro. But yeah, just go ahead and chat away first. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Gio, James, my guys in the building. Thanks so much, man. You guys are awesome jumping up. Hey, Sylvester, what's going on, fam? Shaq, Bell out. Hey, fam's in the building, man. You guys are awesome. So LeVar, go ahead and chop it up, bro. What do you think about that? I repeat, Tyson Fury's dad is worried about the trilogy, bro.
I mean, I've been listening since I was getting everything hooked up to get on here to talk to you.
Yeah.
I don't understand how his dad could be worried about money when Fury's the heavyweight champ. He has the belts. Normally, correct me if I'm wrong, normally the champion makes more money than the
that's true. That's true.
Than the what do we want to call it? Then for Wilder,
contender or whatever. Yeah.
Contender. Thank you. So normally the champion makes more money than the contender. But at the end of the day, I don't see how money could be an issue. This is a trilogy that everybody wants to see. So of course it's going to generate high pay-per-view numbers. So once again, you're talking about pay-per-view numbers. Most likely they're going to allow people to go to the arena to see the fight. And then you got to talk about money from the gate. So there's going to be a lot of money for Tyson Fury to receive. So I don't understand that. I'm not going to fall for that. Because we always, we know the champion makes more than the contender. So at the end of the day, I think it's more of they know that this is going to be payback for Wilder. And now that makes people wonder, oh, you're worried about your son, but what about Glovegate? So at the end of the day, all of this is starting to come together, to piece together. So,
okay, now real quick, LeVar, I don't want to jump. I was going to say this a moment ago. I was just going to say it, and my guy Mel and Ryan, he's confirming it. It's exactly true. I was just going to say, from what I understand, this fight is going to be 60-40, bro. 60 to Fury. So he's going to get the bigger piece of the pie.
Exactly. And once it 60-40, right? So he's going to get the 60-40.
And I think it's going to be pay-per-view, bro. And there's going to be there's going to be a stadium full of people, bro. So, I mean, it's going to be a nice check, dude.
So, yes, he's going to get paid. Once again, you're talking about 60-40 pay-per-view buys and people who's going to be at the fight. So you're talking about the gate. So there's going to be gate money for him to get. So I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. I don't buy it.
I don't either, bro. I don't. There's much more to this, and this fight's going to be on the up and up. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be, if in the first fight, the second fight, everybody knows the controversy there. Because of that, or because of what was said or whatever, or suspected, now everything's going to be filtered. Everything's going to be on the up and up, you know what I'm saying? And legit, hopefully at least, you know what I'm saying? So I think Tyson Fury's dad is worried for more things that he knows about, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, G5, what's going on, fam?
G.
Yeah, go ahead and unmute your mic, G5.
I'm here, man. And then stream you. I've been tripping, man.
That's all
good.
What's
going on, Renee? Little boy, what's good, my brother?
Hey, what's going on, bro? How you doing?
So we're going to have to go in with it.
So what do you think about that, G5? Tyson Fury's dad's worried about Fury in the trilogy.
He been scared for him, even before the second fight. Remember how the wife and everybody was scared for his life, but they thought he can get possibly killed in the ring because Deontay Wilder's power and things of that nature. And then they changed their energy like, oh, we're going to beat this bum and all this other stuff like that. I mean, they always had a concern for him. I mean, even more so now, the fact that Wilder's implementing more into his game and looking to go to the body a lot more often. Yeah, he think he can really get damaged. Now, I mean, from the body and from the head at this point now. So if Wilder hit him with, you know what I'm saying, a couple of vicious body shots, whether on both sides of the body, anytime Wilder feint or do something towards that body, he gonna flinch. You can get caught with a flush straight down the pipe. So yeah, his father is definitely weird. He's been weird. As soon as he signed that contract again, he was very weird because he already know this is gonna happen again. And if they don't, you know, you could be in contempt of court. Then you have Bob Arum who's gonna get his money. You know, you have a network. You have people on the undercard that's purse is part of the money you guys generate. You know, so it'll be a lot more on his hands if he does not take this fight. You know, unlike Klitschko, he didn't take Fury to court for backing out of a signed fight. Wilder actually did and won. So, you know, he know what he up against. If he don't want to go to jail and have a large tab of debt to pay somebody, he gonna hop in the ring. And he don't look too good from what I'm seeing. I mean, I think he's a good boxer, but he not what they try to make him out to be. If it had not been from his size and stature, we probably wouldn't even be talking about Fury, to be honest.
Yep, I agree, man. I mean, there's a big reason, you know what I'm saying, to why, you know, Tyson Fury's dad's worried about all this. And it's true. He's cornered. You know what I'm saying? We got here, Pigeon Mike Tyson say Wilder. Yeah. Wilder does hit harder than Joshua. Yeah. But keep in mind, he still hits hard and can KO Fury. Yeah, of course, Anthony Joshua can KO Fury, bro. I mean, it's the heavyweights, man. It's the heavyweights. Andy Ruiz KO'd, you know what I'm saying, Anthony Joshua. And I know Anthony Joshua with the chin stuff, but it's heavyweights, man. You know what I'm saying? Heavyweights. He's been, okay, so Pigeon Mike Tyson continues to say he's been down more, but his level of opposition is much better. AJ is like Wilder. AJ is like Wilder with a boxing ability. I mean, I don't know about that. I think Wilder punches harder, bro. More devastating knockout stuff.
Hell
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, AJ hasn't, I mean, his power hasn't even been the same, if you want to be technical about it. And he's AJ is not even fully confident in himself. I think he lost to Ruiz. That's why you think he ran and stayed on the outside so much. Because he didn't want to, he didn't finish facing them demons about getting stopped. I mean, that's why he changed his approach. Like, I mean, AJ is good, but
yeah, of course.
Wilder sleep him, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the power, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, AJ is not as fast, as elusive as Wilder. He might be a better boxer, but Wilder can box. He won an Olympic medal. You win off of points. Like, come on, Pigeon. Like, I'm not going to, I mean, AJ is good, but AJ is very robotic and not very fast. Wilder is the elusive, long, awkward fighter who is implementing more into his game now. If he's going to the body like he's doing now with his power, man, he's going to knock people out with body shots. Guaranteed. People going down from body shots.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. LeVar Cooper, what do you got on that concerning a Wilder and AJ's power, comparing those two?
It's nothing to compare, man. Wilder's he's a genetic freak, man. It's like what I've been saying. He's a hybrid type of heavyweight. He's not your typical heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? The way that he moves, his angles, you know what I'm saying? Especially when he stepped onto the scene, man, he was throwing punches from different angles. I've never seen AJ do that. And G5 is right, man. AJ is more robotic. He doesn't move his head. Wilder's gonna knock him out, man. If in order for you to survive a beatdown from Wilder or to beat Wilder as a heavyweight, you gotta be able to move your head. You gotta move that head, man. If you can't do that or have good upper body movement, hey, you going night-night.
He gonna time you. He gonna time you good. He gonna line it up. And people like, oh, he only has a right hand. Well, did you forget he knocked Fury out with a left because he broke his arm or something before that fight or something. Like he didn't even really use that right arm in camp because he's like, if I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna get paid doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like he slumped Fury with a left too. Like he got power in both hands. His signature is his right hand because he's right-handed. You know what I'm saying? Right. But you forget he has two equally strong hands. Like, oh, just watch the right hand. Keep watching the right hand. Then you get caught with the left to the body and still catch the canvas because that's gonna hurt worse. With his power hitting you with a kidney shot. Oh my God, man, look. they think the Charlo and Earl body shot hurt. These are gonna hurt. You know,
facts. Yeah, that's true, bro. That's true. And the more we talk about it, the more I can't freaking wait, dude, till this fight goes down, man. The more we talk about it, I love it, man. We got here, as a matter of fact, Mel and Ryan saying Wilder got some skill with that power now, plus the coordination. It's fire. That's why his dad's worried. His dad's worried, bro. He knows what's up. He knows Wilder got some skill with that. Yeah, I got you right there. So I don't know, bro. Pigeon Mike, I haven't seen that movie, man. The Dark Knight movie. I don't watch movies, bro. I know I'm weird, but I don't watch movies. I'm one of those rare guys. I don't watch movies. I don't have time. They're too long, dude. I can't sit there for 3 hours watching something. I got to do it. I'm a hyperactive guy, I guess you could say, right? Yeah. So Mel and Ryan, exactly. 60-40. Yep. That's facts, bro. So, hey, let me salute those who are jumping in, man. Fat Cat, I see you, man. Hey, shadow boxing, bro. If you have a channel, go ahead and put the link there in the description, bro. G5, go ahead and put your link. Feel free, bro, to put go subs to G5, my guy right there, man. Geo James, salute, man. Thank you guys so much for jumping in, man. We got J.A. Dixon. I see you there, man. And man, thanks so much for jumping in, bro. So we got here, yeah, definitely. Families jumping in, bro. We got here, Mel Ryan. Yo, Wilder looking good. Yeah, I mean, he's it looks like he's using subtle changes, his footwork, you know what I'm saying, his positioning. I like what he's doing, moving his head, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see, man. I mean, I'm just anticipating. I just can't wait, bro. I just can't wait to see the trilogy, man. I hope it goes down. Fear better not back off, you know what I'm saying? Back up. But his dad's worried about it. There's a reason. Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah, and then what people fail to realize, it's just myths. It's the such thing called repetition and muscle memory.
Facts.
That's how you do it, by doing it over and over and over and over again. You know why he looks so much fluid doing it? Because he's been doing it since he got cleared to be back in the ring. He didn't just start this with Malik Scott, because Malik Scott was in the background behind the camp as one of those people for a while now. You know what I'm saying? So if people go do their homework, well, why did you choose him? Well, he was his former sparring partner. If anybody knows his weakness, it's somebody that's been in the ring with him multiple times, way more than Fury. And he didn't have to be the best boxer as a pro to be a student of the game and to be able to teach it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you see how smooth Wilder is moving with the subtle and the feints, a whole lot of different feints, whether with the feet or the hands, the head. It's like, man, he's not going to know what to expect from Wilder. You know, if he walks straight forward on him like that, I guarantee you Wilder's going to work his body. He's going to drop them hands. As soon as he drops those hands, man, I guarantee you a flick jab or a fake jab and a straight down the pipe is coming. I mean, he going to eat them up. I mean, what else can Fury do that he hasn't already seen? Fury done pulled out pretty much his whole bag. I mean, you can't pull out the glove excuse, because they're gonna put a microscope on that from the time you walk into the arena. You know, everybody's gonna be very, privy
on that
and looking at the water and, you know what I'm saying, anything with the towels. Like, they're just gonna take extra precaution. You know what I'm saying? Especially after a situation of this magnitude has went to court. This fighter has won, proved his point. So, of course, now we don't even know if the judge ordered certain type of rules for them to be mandated, for this next fight. You know what I'm saying? Wilder and them haven't said everything. So they can have it to where somebody in his camp is watching them the whole time until they leave to walk out to the ring. Well, it's Wilder's in Wilder's locker room. We don't even know. But I know, once you get caught with doing something with cheat, you're not gonna be able to keep getting away with it because everybody's gonna see that playbook. So,
Yep, pretty much, man, pretty much. And actually, what G5 was saying a moment ago, Fat Cat saying right here, definitely Wilder has to break Fury down, focus on the body early rounds. I mean, definitely, man. That's gonna hurt, man. That's gonna break Fury down, especially with that power. I mean, you got to hit wherever you can at the body, the arms, wherever, chest. I mean, it's gonna really break down Tyson Fury if he does that. Hit wherever you can, where you see, be active, go into the body. It doesn't matter if he tries to run away, keep going at it, and it's gonna break him down. You know what I'm saying? So overall, of course, the skills is a big factor concerning Tyson Fury. But overall, I do see, man. I do see Wilder. I don't know how. Maybe he's gonna break him down. He's gonna throw the jab more. I mean, however way he does it, I think that Wilder is gonna. I think he's gonna hurt Tyson Fury, man, in the trilogy. If he doesn't go back to the Wilder that just telegraphs. That's what I don't want to see, personally, me, okay? In the trilogy, I don't want to see Wilder just telegraphing the punch, because if he does that, bro, there's a chance that Fury is going to capitalize on that. Yeah, go ahead, LeVar. You going to say something?
Oh, no, I was waiting for you to get done, big bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead.
Hey, I agree with the both of y'all. Fury needs to, he has to understand that this is a dangerous fight. But for Wilder needs to make sure that he has that tunnel vision. And once again, it's like what I said before, Renee, and Wilder just has to make sure that he keep his emotions in check. You get what I'm saying? Because you want to stay focused, and Wilder's going to stay focused, and he's not going to forget about what happened in that second fight. But once again, he has to definitely make sure that he keep his emotions in check so that he doesn't make a costly mistake. And I'm not saying that he's going to make a mistake, but in boxing, every puncher has a chance. Yesterday, I was watching some videos on Fury, and the many times that he's been knocked down, man, he's a sucker for a looping right hand, man. I noticed that in a lot of videos. He's a sucker for a looping right hand. And I'm not, and I can see Wilder knocking him down with a straight, but majority of his knockdowns have been from a looping right hand. So we'll see what happens, man. I'm just glad that Wilder was able to take some time off to let his body recuperate. And now that he's back into it, man, it's a great thing to see. And I'm glad that he's working on the things that we all been talking about, his feet movement, his head movement, using his jab. Once he brings that jab back, man, and he constantly using that jab, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with, man. He is.
Good stuff, G5. Do you think, G5, that Wilder he can fall back to his old telegraphing way? You think that can happen?
At this point now, in how crazy this second fight was with all the different situations that surrounded it.
Right.
He has time to get his emotions out. Like all that frustration, like I believe he has plenty of time to get that out of his system, because he too calm to his peace right now. So he probably made peace with his mistakes, the things that happened or whatever like that. So I think his mind and his emotions are in check, because by that, because he's locked in on his goal to assassinate the dude. Excuse me, you know what I'm saying? And that might be his mind to make sure he leaves nothing to the judges. I gotta knock him out. So I think he's focused. And then him doing like this, like I never seen him move like that with Mark Breeden at all. At all. You know what I'm saying? And this is a constant thing. Like Malik Scott know about repetition and muscle memory. That's all he's doing, is just storing it back into his data bank. Because when he first came into boxing from the Olympics, he moved a lot more and boxed a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now, once he realized that he can just really like flatline people, man, he mastered the art how to knock people out and set it up. That's a tremendous skill within itself. But as a trainer, you're supposed to enhance what they do well and strengthen their weaknesses. And that's where I believe, like, Mark Breland and them got comfortable and complacent with Wilder knocking out people. 41 knockouts? Yeah, somebody's going to get complacent. Maybe both parties did it in an aspect. But as the team that's over him, you have to be like a mentor, big brother type of situation, and start implementing stuff that he doesn't or he's not using. I mean, clearly he had the skills there. They just had to be activated. And if he hadn't been doing it since he's been in the amateurs, moving around and boxing a little bit more, you just get to go into your bread and butter because it works, and you don't have to go deep into your bag for opponent. Then you're gonna do what works. That's anybody. So I think he learned a lot from the second fight, and knowing that the way he was going at this point now is cool, but he got to have another wrinkle or dimension to his game. And that moving, boxing better, using the jab and going to the body, that alone makes him a hellified fighter to be reckoned with, honestly. I mean, especially just going to the body and the top of the system. Even if he don't box, because, as long as you got a good jab and he goes to the body, he's still a force to be reckoned with, because he can hit you and knock you out in your head, in your shoulder, in your chest, in your ribs, So I think he'll be fine. I don't think we'll see him revert too much back to the old Wilder at this point. Like after all this time to sit back and just reflect on everything and having court and legal issues that matters, I'm pretty sure you had to have your mind clear to be able to function in court with people, to transact business and do business ventures outside of boxing to still get yourself paid for your family. So I think his emotions and his head in the right place, man.
Definitely, man. Go ahead, Laura.
I think the only way that he will revert back to his old self if his plans are not working in the ring. It happens to almost every fighter. When their game plan doesn't work, what do they do?
Gets frustrated, yeah.
Exactly. The reason why I say keeping his emotions in check is because he got embarrassed by millions of people. So G5, I'm with you. I hope that he has. I hope that he has. And you're right. It seems like he has. He's at peace with it. But I just know fight night, man, coming out of that tunnel, man, walking to that ring. So I just want to see him go out there, do what he got to do, execute, and stick to his game plan. But if his game plan doesn't work, then there's a possibility. Because you're right, he would telegraph that right hand so much. And when you do that, people will figure you out. That's why, and once again, I know it's two different weight classes. That's why Floyd would change up his battle rhythm every time when he would come out of the corner. And I know there's a big weight difference between heavyweight and welterweight. But I would like to see Wilder go back and do the things that he used to do, but also come in there with a plan A, plan B, and plan C, just in case one of those do fail, so that he doesn't revert back to his old ways.
I mean, this real quick, man. I got to chat, man. People jump. Tril Hill, what's going on? Family. What's going on? Robert Brown, what's going on? My guy Bruce Goes OG, man. What's going on? Bruce Goes, man. How you doing, bro? Definitely, man. I got Fat Cat saying here. Got here. Wilder has to cut off the ring too. Use his footwork. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I wish I would see that just a little bit more, man. Just like what G5 said, man. From the Olympics, he has those abilities. He definitely does, man. You know what I'm saying? So it would be great to see that too, bro. Definitely, Fat Cat. We got here. Life, live real. Live life up. Live life real. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, what's going on, fam? Thanks so much for jumping in, bro. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome, man. So, Soccer Training Club. Remember, get the likes up, man. Go ahead and hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the notification bell. Subscribe if anybody's not subscribed. Definitely, man. So we got here, family jumping in. Now, something I got to say, bro. Like, the more you guys talk about it, I'm just visualizing it in my brain. I'm thinking about it. I'm looking at it, picturing it in my mind, painting the whole scenario. It's going to be huge, man. Las Vegas, the Raiders Stadium, it's going to be packed. I don't know. I understand a lot of people were highly anticipating the soap opera between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. It's a soap opera. It's pie in the sky, fantasy. Wasn't going to happen. I knew it wasn't going to happen. Whatever. A lot of people said, "Oh, this is going to be the biggest of the world," and I understand it, undisputed. But I think Fury Wilder is going to be trilogy is going to be. Oh my God, it's going to be. I think it's going to be a jam-packed stadium. How they're going to do the limit stuff with the audience, blah, 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 whatever. But pay-per-view also, I think it is pay-per-view. This is going to be huge numbers, man. What you got on that, G5? Then go, LeVar.
Oh, yeah. I think a lot of people like, oh, man, we don't think it's going to do great. Do you know the animosity, even if they was trying to play with this make-believe Anthony Joshua Fury fight, before this fight was even finalized in court with litigation and legal matters and things of that nature. Like, no business gonna get done when you're locked into a court matter with another person about some business. No, nobody's gonna do business with you. You're tied up. So you can't even free yourself to go do any other business, clearly because you're already obligated because you signed the contract. So I think that this is going to do great numbers. I mean, I'm looking for a million plus. I'm not even going to lie to you. Now the anticipation is rising again. You know what I'm saying? Because they know the fight is going to happen now.
Mm-hmm.
So now everybody is getting back kind of excited, and their excitement, it might come out as hate too, or slander towards people. That's their way they're excited because they're going to support their fighter who they back. So if you see a lot of people doing and talking about this fight and everything like that, or talking bad about it, just know that's all good. They might just be a hater of one of the fighters. So people want to see the fight. They can say they don't want to,
right?
But they want to.
Exactly.
Just like stop the madness, y'all. Like, who doesn't want to see this fight? They fought 2 times, and we got 2 questionable decisions or fights both times. While they clearly should have won the first one, the second one, okay, Fury, you won. You had some technicalities behind it. You still won the fight. But we already know the backside and the flip side of that coin with you on that situation. So, to me, it's 1-1. So, who wouldn't want to see this fight?
Mm-hmm. I agree, bro.
Fury and AJ have never fought. AJ and Wilder have never fought. You don't know what to expect yet. You kind of know what to expect out of these 2 fighters. So out of what you've seen and whatever else they bring to the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's gonna do good numbers, man. They can say whatever they want, but now it's on. People gonna buy those tickets because I plan on buying. So I plan on being in Vegas. So
nice. That's what's up.
I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. That's the plan. But the only thing is, I wish Earl would have put his fight in Dallas, man. Oh my God, him and Manny in Dallas would be wild. If one of them came to Dallas and the other one was in Vegas, I'd go to both. I went to Earl's last fight, so I want to go to Wilder. You know what I'm saying? So now if I could work it out, they're a month apart and they in the same arena, I'm like, dang. So,
and the thing here is it has a crazy backstory. Anthony Joshua and Fury don't really have a backstory. The only backstory they got is Twitter, the stupid Twitter wars. That's all they got. Wilder and Fury got a freaking history. They got rivalry. LeVar, what you got on that? The magnitude of this fight, bro.
Honestly, man, it's like what we said before, man. It's like, and G5 just hit it on the head, man. People want to see this fight. Everybody's been talking about it ever since Wilder lost, man. So I honestly think that it will be it will generate some pay-per-view numbers. And it's like what we talked about earlier. I don't understand why Fury's dad think that he's not gonna get paid well for the fight, even though he's the champion. That's mind-boggling. But at the end of the day, everybody wants to see this fight, and the reason why people want to see this fight is because we haven't had the type of quality fights come on TV yet or pay-per-view. So now that boxing is starting to heat up, of course people are going to start. Of course people are going to want to see it. So at the end of the day, they have history. Wilder wants revenge. People want to see that, man. I'm telling you, people want to see it. They do.
Definitely. Yes, they want to see it.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Because and G5, you're right. There's people that want to see Wilder win. There's people that are going to want to see Wilder lose. It's just like how Floyd. People wanted to people wanted to paid to see Floyd win and lose. So at the end of the day, it's a win-win situation for Wilder.
And it's a love-hate situation.
Absolutely.
But either way it goes, it's some form of showing love. So it don't even matter. It's just like a like and a dislike, but it's still a like. It's still a view. You know what I'm saying? So whether you watching it for the dislike, you still watching it. You know, so or you still tuning in. So of course it's gonna do numbers. I mean, and then what Fury's dad and he's making that an excuse as about the pay or the money. He's not worried about that because Fury been getting broke off the last 2 fights. He concerned what scares him is somebody who's focused and when they're quiet. When you're quiet and they know you going to work, they know you working up and cooking up a plan. Like Earl just started talking, but he been in training and going to work. Like when a person get quiet and you know they in the lab, you need to watch out because they in there putting in some major work and they not really showing no scoring or nothing yet. Better believe they in there. They got a great plan. Gumballs. So I'm on live. Thanks. You know.
Oh, also we know.
I don't even know what this is.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. Also, we know that Spence. We know he was working in the background because out of nowhere, boom, Spence Pacquiao out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It seems like the more these fighters talk, the more we can see it's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Same thing happened with Anthony Joshua. Same thing we're seeing with Teofimo. We just talked about yesterday, LeVar. Teofimo Senior. A lot of talking, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, hey, real quick. I got to salute who's jumping in the building, man. You guys are jumping in. I thank you guys so much, man. Definitely. Chen Smoke, man. Family. We got Juan Lozano. Thanks so much, man. I remember you. Thanks so much for jumping in, fam. Remember, don't be a stranger, fam. Definitely, man. Juan Lozano, welcome. Definitely, bro. We got here Pigeon Mike Tyson saying, nah, they didn't sell a million either time. It'll do another. No, it won't, bro. Dude, nah, come on now, Pigeon. It's going to sell huge, bro. The trilogy is going to sell huge. Raw Mullane, what's going on, fam? Family's in the building, man. Thanks so much for jumping in the building, man. We got Jay Dixon here saying 10 rounds to 2 is total. Right. I mean, that's the thing. It has a crazy backstory. It's gonna do freaking huge, man. It's gonna do. I personally think the trilogy is gonna do awesome stuff, man. So definitely, man. Chen Smoke, saluting family there. So awesome stuff, man. Anything else to top that off, LeVar?
To be honest with you, bro, it's like what I said. It's gonna generate some pay-per-view numbers, man. Even at the gate, even at the live gate and everything, man. So there's money to be made for Tyson Fury. So he needs to stop using it as an excuse. Give that man the rematch because at the end of the day, if the shoe was on the other foot, Fury will be doing the same thing. So at the end of the day, man, just be a champion like you said you are and give and fight him. Whatever happens, happens. At the end of the day, hey, a loss doesn't define who you are. It doesn't. You can move on. That heavyweight division is so hot right now. You have King Kong. You have Ruiz. Man, it's so many fighters at that heavyweight division that they can start fighting each other, having a round robin, and anything's possible, bro. Anything's possible.
I love it, man. I love it. So yeah, man. I can't wait, man. So, but I'm just talking about this since the get-go on this live that Tyson Fury's dad's worried, and it's for a reason. He's worried. So he's worried. So we'll see how it goes down. And we know that the money, we can debunk that it's not the money. It's not the money. It goes deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So yeah. So it is what it is, man. You guys are jumping And I really appreciate each and every one of you, man. Go ahead and like it up, man. New listeners, go ahead and subscribe, man. Hit the notification bell, definitely, man. So let's get to another point. I want to talk about something else, man. And y'all chat in the chat. Go ahead and chat away, man. If you still want to talk about it, you know, if you're in Wilder, go ahead and put some comments there. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because, you know, looks like it's official. So, you know, I'm going to be talking about these things more. You know I'm saying? Definitely. I don't like to talk too much about pie in the sky stuff. So this looks like it's more tangible now, definitely. So, now, whew, I love it. So now, I got, you know, saw some information recently. It's, you know, Regis Prograis, okay? He wants to fight Gervonta Tank Davis if he beats Mario Barrios. You know, the thing here, I don't know. I think personally, Gervonta Tank Davis is going for undisputed. I think that's his goal at 140. He's not speaking too much, but, you know, seems like he's doing his moves on the low. He doesn't really, you know, Gervonta Tank Davis is the type of guy to go out there explaining his whole thing, what he's going to do in his career. And, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and now I'm going to do that. Gervonta Tank Davis, he doesn't seem like the person to do that. LRB is more the mouthpiece, you know what I'm saying? LRB is the one who says more than Gervonta Tank Davis does. Regis Prograis is coming out recently saying that he wants to fight, you know, Gervonta Tank Davis if he beats Mario Barrios. What do you got on that, Lar? And then we'll go to G5.
What do I think about Regis fighting?
Yeah, him. He wants to fight Tank. Yeah, if he beats Mario.
Honestly, man, I don't see nobody beating Tank right now, man. Regis is a good fighter, but there's no special effects about him, man. There's nothing special that I've seen that will make me say, "Oh, wow," you know. Tank is on a whole different level, man. He is. It's gonna take a special fighter to beat Tank. It's going to take a special fighter. I think it'll be some competition, but then Tank will take over, man. Tank, he has power in both hands, man, and I really think that Tank would stop him. That's me.
Right on. Cool. What about you, G5?
I had missed that question. I had walked in the house. What was that?
No problem. Yeah. It's Regis Prograis is talking about he wants to fight Tank Davis if Davis beats Mario Barrios.
Oh man, well, Regis is good, man, no doubt. But sometimes fighters rely on their power punching a little bit too much than boxing ability. And I think that might be one of his downfall. Well, not his downfall, but maybe something he needs to work on implementing, being like a more of a boxer puncher than a puncher. You know, that I think that was kind of what separated him and Josh Taylor apart. You know, because Josh Taylor was able to bang and box. You know, so I mean, he's a good fighter, but that'll be a good fight with him and Tank. I say that. I think Tank is a better boxer, but we'll see how Tank deals with the size difference. Starting with Barrios, and then if he fights Regis Prograis. I think both of them are at least 3 to 5 inches taller than him. I think what Prograis is like 5'9", I think. I'm not sure.
Right.
So, but if I had to, you know, take a guess, I'll say, or if they fought, I do think that Tank will try to go for undisputed at 140, and I mean, I like to see him and Prograis fight. I ride with Tank in that fight just because he can punch and he can box, and he has underrated defense too. You know, so I ride with Tank on that.
Right. Well, right here we got the chat saying, yeah, bro, Renee, he's not going for undisputed. Leonard Earlby is moving him. But where's he gonna move him, man? I mean, if he goes down, okay, he's gonna be at 140. I made a video about this, breaking it down. I think he will. I think he is. I think that's the plan, man. If he goes down to 135, TA ain't gonna fight him. I highly doubt that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Haney and maybe Haney and Tank, but yeah, go ahead, G5.
Pigeon talking about Taylor, Regis arguably won the Taylor fight. No, he did not. No, y'all, come on, Pigeon, like, stop. First of all, the first half of the fight, he didn't even turn on, man. it was all pretty much, it was back and forth, but Josh Taylor was canning those rounds. Regis turned up after like round 6 or 7, but he already allowed too many rounds to get in Josh Taylor's favor. Then he got him frustrated. Yeah, he had a fucked up eye, but he was popping Regis too. Oh, I'm cussing everything. He had a banged up eye, like he had like a plum on his eye. But I mean, I'm not saying that Regis not a good fighter, but he was trying to load up on shots and trying to thinking he was just gonna knock Josh Taylor out. If you know boxing, bro, I'm not tripping. That's what he was trying to do. When that didn't work, then he started trying to switch the gears and change the gas. Yeah, he gave a good fight. You know, I mean, will I say he fought him better than Ramirez? I don't know. I can't say that one, y'all. I can't say that in the chat.
Hey man, I feel like once Tank starts to apply that pressure to Regis is gonna fold, man. That's how I see it. There's nothing. I keep saying it. There's nothing special about Regis, man, at all. Not that I've seen. And then once Tank starts applying that pressure, bro, it's he's gonna fold, man. I'm telling you, I've seen Regis get hit before, and he doesn't like to get hit. So, and Tank, he's an animal, bro. I told you, it's gonna take a special fighter to beat Tank.
It's levels to it, man. You can be a good boxer, but you know, if you don't have that heart and that mental fortitude, man, to keep pushing when adversity hit, you know, you're gonna lose to a fighter who has that more superior.
Yeah, and I think you know, like what G5 was mentioning a moment ago, that I think that personally, I think Progress does load up a lot. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more flat-footed. I think Tank has the more IQ, man. He just has a higher IQ. I understand and I respect. I understand and I definitely respect Progress, man. You know, Progress, he just wants to fight, bro. I definitely respect Progress. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing to say against that, you know, but it's like, you know, but and the thing here is like that's what makes me, you know, go back to what Pigeon, you're saying that he's not going to go for undisputed. I think so, man. But who knows, right? Who the heck knows? But I don't think he's going to go back down to 135. He possibly will, but you know, obviously Teofimo won't fight him. I doubt that. You know, I'm too big of a risk, man. That cat says here, won't happen unless Regis fights Adrian Broner or Bunny. I got Bunny beating Regis. That's a big possibility, bro. I mean, you know, Bunny got the boxing skills too. I mean, just Bunny got to watch out for that Regis power. That's the only thing I think he has to watch out for. Yeah, definitely, man. So we got to start training. Yeah, go ahead, G5.
Bunny got to fight tall. You know what I'm saying? Bunny's too long and too tall. Sometimes he don't fight tall. You know what I'm saying? With the range and the length, with his arms, with his reach, you know, Bunny can fight. He can box. But to me, I think he needs to utilize his jab like crazy because he has the reach and he usually has the height advantage. So that's all I say on Bunny. I rock with Bunny though.
Yeah, Bunny. Yeah, he's good, man. He's pretty good. I respect Bunny definitely, man. You know, so yeah, that's facts, bro. Let me get to the chat here real quick. Let me get to the chat, man, real quick. People are jumping in here. I'm getting kind of lost here in the chat, man. Thanks so much for jumping in, family. You guys are awesome. Thrill says he fought Taylor better than Ramirez. I mean, you know, the styles are different. Ramirez, he was giving that work to Taylor too, you know what I'm saying? And he almost, you know, he hurt. We talked about yesterday, right, LeVar, that and everybody who saw the fight, obviously, we saw that Ramirez hurt Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead.
Multiple times.
Yep.
He hurt him multiple times. But, you know, it's just, that's where like mental fortitude come in at, you know, when people can like push through and see through the pain to keep pushing towards their goal, and that's to win the fight and get those belts. So he might have hurt him, but he persevered. So that's why I get Josh Taylor. That's why I got him number 3 on my pound for pound right now.
Yep. Yeah, he deserves to be high, man. Way up there, definitely, man. So
the route he went through it to get to it.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Robert Brown says here, just hard to figure out what they're. Yeah, exactly, bro. It is hard. You know what I'm saying? We got here Mel and Ryan saying Regis is tough, not Tank. Not Tank got the skill. But yeah. Tank got the skills, exactly. Yeah, Regis is tough. but Tank got skills. Exactly. Thrill Hill says, how come no one speaks on the Russell at 40?
Oh yeah, he a dog, Thrill. He a dog.
Yeah,
but they don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I know. Question. I mean, I've mentioned him before because I know who he is. I know who Antoine Russell is. I know who Antonio Russell is.
Hey, he's gonna fight Santiago, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is that, tomorrow?
He's fighting. Yeah, I think he's fighting on this card. Yeah.
Cool. Heck yeah, it's another fight. I love it. As a matter of fact, I do want to see this fight. That's great you mentioned that, Thrill Hill, because if I'm not mistaken, Adrian Broner, it's the guy that Adrian Broner looked mediocre against, right?
I think so. I want to say yes.
Yeah, I think it was Adrian Broner's last fighter competition he just fought. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's him. So cool, man. I heard of it, but I didn't know it was going to be tomorrow. I wasn't too clear on that. Awesome. Hey, Thrill, thank you for reminding me that. Yeah, go ahead, Jafai.
Yeah, and if they haven't seen him fight, he has like a kind of like a Spence style. Like he's a pressure fighter, and he has pop too. He can box as well, though. You know, if y'all haven't seen him fight, but he can scrap.
Heck yeah, man! That's awesome. Good stuff, man. Can't wait. Tomorrow, I'm gonna definitely tune in on that one. Heck yeah! Hey! Gavin Washington's in the building. What's going on, Gavin? Hey, you guys are awesome, man. People jumping in the building, man. I appreciate you guys all. You guys are awesome, man. Thanks so much, bro. We got here Gavin saying, yeah, definitely, bro. He does. I just wish that, you know what I'm saying? I just wish that, he was, okay? I'm not saying he wasn't. He was throwing the jab more with Red Catch. Before Red Catch won the Oscar for Best Actor, he was he was throwing the jab very good. Regis was throwing the jab very well. You know what I'm saying? Somebody get Red Catch the heck out of here. I can't believe what he did, but whatever. But yeah, Regis, he was throwing the jab a lot more in that fight. You know what I'm saying? So, but he throws bombs too. And I wish that I want to see, whoever Regis is going to fight next, I want to see him keep throwing the jab more, being more, a little bit more diverse in his skills, because he does throw bombs, bro. And it seems like sometimes he does wind up a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? He has to offset his opponent more by the jab. You know what I'm saying? Cutting off the ring and jab, throwing some shots to the body as he usually does, but not winding up too much. But it is what it is. That's his style. Ramirez was floored twice. Exactly, bro. Yeah, exactly, man. It is what it is. Jay Dixon here. Go ahead. He's debating there with Pigeon. That's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah, that's all good. Y'all keep it up right there. Gavin Washington says, he about to be on everybody's radar soon. Right. Russell, right? You're talking about Russell. So let me get in here to chat, man. I'm getting kind of lost here, so sorry about it, man. We got here Jay Dixon saying, Russell is fighting. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Yeah. Santiago on the Showtime card. Those brothers need nicknames. Yeah, they do. Yes, they do. You get kind of confused with the name there. Yeah, you're right, bro. So yeah, he's gonna fight Santiago. Good stuff right there, man. Awesome. I definitely got to tune in on that one. Robert Brown says here, Russell beat Ennis in the Amis. I didn't know that. Wow, I didn't know that, man. That's awesome. Yeah, Russell got skills, and I can't wait tomorrow to see them. See him perform more tomorrow. See how he does, man. So I got here. Red Catch got the sport. Horrible. Hey, speaking of that, there was a heavyweight. It's this Golden Boy Promotions heavyweight prospect. I think he's a Cuban guy. I forgot his name. All due respect, I forgot his name. Up and comer. He just fought. I forgot which undercard it was. He just fought the other week, a couple weeks ago. And that heavyweight, the opponent he was fighting, did the same thing. He did the same thing that Red Catch did. I don't know what it is with these guys coming out, these fighters, and they're putting on they're acting as if they get hit. This Cuban heavyweight guy, I think he's Cuban, and Golden Boy Promotions. They're promoting him and marketing him a lot, whatever. Yeah, Frank Sanchez, I think that's him, bro. Thanks so much, Robert Brown. Frank Sanchez, he fought some guy. I forgot his opponent's name. Yeah, thanks, guys. Gavin Washington. Yep, Sanchez. Yeah, Sanchez's opponent. He threw, I think it was an overhand right or whatever, and his opponent, he was saying he got rabbit punched. He said he got punched in the back of the head, but it wasn't even a punch in the back of the head. It was a clean shot. And he was whining and crying and pouting and complaining, and he faked it just like Red Cat. The same thing, same exact thing, man. He faked it. Oh, it was the other guy. Okay, so Frank Chance. Oh my God, Sanchez. He was the actor, right? It wasn't Sanchez. It was the other guy. So I'm getting kind of. I got to look it up. But in that heavyweight bout, man. Gavin. Thanks so much for clarifying it. So it hit his shoulder, then slid to his head. I mean, yeah, it was a clean shot. You know, whether it was the shoulder there. I mean, it was clean. And the opponent, he faked it just like Red Catch. Same thing, man. He was whining and complaining, and it was so clear. You go to the replay, man. What is it with these fighters, man, doing this nonsense and crying to the referee as if it were a low blow or a punch behind the back of the head? It was just really horrible. And you're right, Gavin. You're right. Red Catch got the sport looking bad that night, and this heavyweight guy. Bunch of nonsense, bro. Get these guys out the ring. Don't come back until you get your head right, until you're ready to box, man. I mean, I don't tolerate that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, man. So I mean, that's just crazy. So yeah, man. Anyway, so yeah, man. So Tank Davis, Pro Grace. You know what I'm saying? Pro Grace talking about fighting Tank. And what do you think, G5? What do you think Tank Davis' next move is going to be after Barrios, or what should it be at least? You know what I'm saying? Then we'll go to LeVar on that.
What was that, Renee?
What do you think Tank Davis' next move should be after Barrios?
If Taylor Ramirez is still at 140, then see if you can try to get one of those fights. You know, if you're gonna build your legacy and your name and resume at 140, since you already been vocal and said you're gonna stay at 140, then try to get one of those fighters or the next big fighter at 140. You know, that's my opinion.
What do you think, LeVar?
I mean, I don't know if he's gonna get the T.O. fight. You know what I'm saying? T.O. been acting kind of like a diva since he got those belts anyway. If him and Haney fight, he'll be at 140. So.
Right. What do you think about that, LeVar? What do you think Tank should do after Barrios if he wins? Right.
Go after Taylor. Get those belts and beat a man at 140, because we all know T.O.'s not going to stay at 135 that much longer, because he talked about moving up. So at the end of the day, that's a possibility. And then you have Haney. But if I was Tank, I would go after Taylor, smash Taylor, and just become the undisputed champion at 140, and then just wait on those other boxers to move up.
He fight Josh Taylor. That's going to be a tall order, though. He gonna play his ass off of that fight.
I think Tank can do it, because Taylor, man, he was getting hit too much, man. And mentally, it's like when Ramirez hit him with a good shot, you saw it on his face, like, dang, I can't believe I got hit like that. I think mentally Tank will break him.
Yeah, but then when Ramirez started hitting him, he started just rolling and doing what he had to do with him, making those adjustments. That's what kind of separated to me. So that's why I was like, because it was going back and forth at first, you know what I'm saying? And then he just kind of hit another gear and just separated himself by using his ability to get in and out and box. And I was like, yeah, homie can scrap. Yeah, he
can. He definitely can. It's just that Ramirez beat himself too that night, because he got lazy in the inside and got dropped from an uppercut. So if he would have stayed disciplined, and that's when, Renee, we talked about the fight prediction. He had the longer reach, and he doesn't use his reach, like what G5 said about certain fighters not using their height. So if he would have stayed disciplined and kept doing what he had to do, hey, things could have went his way.
Yeah, and jab keep you at bay. You know what I'm saying? And if you make somebody want to think twice, because every time they come in, they keep getting smacked in the forehead with a jab.
I get it.
You know, so I mean, I'm not saying Tank can't win it. I think that'd be a damn good fight if they can, set that up. And I'll look for it. If I can go to it, I go to it. But I definitely buy it.
And also the thing here is that Tank knows how to fight to his advantage, even though he's short. You know what I'm saying? He can use that short stature to go inside on Taylor, and ouch, man. I mean, oh my gosh, I would love it. So I think personally also, when it comes to, grabbing the belts, the opportunity, seizing the opportunity, because like G5 said a moment ago, I don't know about T.O. It's just, even if T.O. were to move up to 140 after this Cambosos guy, right, up to 140, and Tank's there, somehow, some way, I think Tio wouldn't fight Tank, man. I mean, I just don't think so. You know, I don't know about Tio. Tio, to me right now, I understand the Cambosos deal. Yeah, go ahead and handle your mandatory, but I just don't know. I don't think he'll face a Tank Davis, man. So yeah, he'll definitely get hit through a hill. Yeah, he'll definitely get hit by Taylor, bro. I mean, that's why G5's saying. I mean, it would be Taylor's going to bring it too, you know, but we'll see, man. We'll see if Taylor don't move up to 147 or what have you, you know what I'm saying? We got Gavin Washington saying Barrios fight, exactly. The Barrios fight will tell us, everybody, exactly, man, a lot about Tank too. Yeah, definitely. We'll all see a lot of things about Tank, you know what I'm saying? Seeing how he performs against Barrios, man, because Barrios, he's tough, man. This is not a... Hey, Renee. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, brother. No, go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
Hey, so here's my thing about it, man. I think Tank's camp saw something in Barrios to take this fight, bro. I'm just being honest, man. There's something that they saw that they can probably expose. Because if not, why would Tank have why would he have signed to take this fight? So, and plus, man, we got to think about it too, man. He has the best fighter in the world in his corner that's teaching him all the tricks in the trade, man. Like I said, man, it's gonna take a special fighter to beat Tank, man. And who I think Haney can do it, but Haney will have to stay disciplined. Because if not, man, it's like what G5 said, boy. Tank has power in both hands as well, man. So we gonna have to wait and see, man. If Taylor moves up to 147. Who is he going to beat at 147?
Well, if Bud stays there, if Bud stays there, probably Bud. But who the heck knows with Bud right now? Who knows?
I really don't think that he can hang with the likes of Earl and Ugas. But I mean, I'm just saying, if Taylor is going to have to make a calculated move, either he stays at 140. And defend those belts, but if he goes up to 147, man, he's gonna have some problems because them boys can punch.
Yeah, they can. I think he can get with Ugas. I mean, because Ugas he can fight, but he gets off the gas and he don't really have a whole lot of pop. Mm-hmm. He's a good fighter, but he don't have the most pop. For like a Sean Porter or Earl. Or Boots? Nah, Lee, stay away from
him. That's tough.
That's what I'm saying.
Even Bud. That's a like.
Yeah.
Homie got some pop. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with how he move, but homie a damn good fighter. You know, he can scrap.
Yeah, I'm not knocking Taylor.
No, I'm talking about Bud. So Taylor, you good, but you got to make a boss career move as you come up to 147. If I was him coming up to 147, me personally, I'll go out to Virgil Ortiz, upcoming name, to put them on my resume because they're ascending, you know, slowly at the 147 rate. Then try to get like a Danny Garcia. If he can beat a Danny Garcia, then he's getting his body acclimated to 147. And then, you know, once somebody gets comfortable at a weight, that's when you start seeing their best performance, in my opinion.
Right.
So I'll start off with good touches. I won't say light touches, good touches, and then work his way up, you know what I'm saying, in 147. If he's going to do it that way, if you stay at 140, then just do what you got to do to reign at 140, you know? Keep staying sharp, keep getting better, and go from there.
Yeah.
Rematch Ramirez, do it again. They'll say a lot. Beat him 2 times in a row. That'll definitely tell me a lot.
Yeah, I think that I think it is what it is. As far as I think that's what it is. Like what LeVar's saying that they saw something in Barrios, man. I just think they saw something, man. And like I agree, LeVar. It's gonna take someone really special, man, to beat Tank. Possibly a Ryan Garcia. Yeah, right.
Renee, don't get me started on Ryan Garcia, man.
I tricked you guys on that one, man.
Man, don't you start.
No, but maybe a Shakur, maybe, you know, Haney, you know what I'm saying? Something special, something real special with talent, you know what I'm saying? So, and obviously skills, you know, so I think that, I don't think Barrios has the skill, man, and talent, but obviously it's not a pushover fight. This is tough. Freaking size, man. Oh my gosh, Barrios is huge, man, compared to Tank. I mean, this is going to be crazy. I love it. I can't wait till this fight happens. I can't wait. Jay Dixon says Ramirez squared up and rushed in most of the fight. He's simply a pressure fighter. It seems like it's simple as that, Jay. Ramirez, I don't think he has more tools. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just how some people fight. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is, Jay Dixon. I think that's just he's simply pressure, you know, and that's overall Ramirez right there. Thrill Hill says Taylor was just a better, facts, Thrill Hill. Facts. Taylor was just a better overall skilled fighter than Ramirez. That's big facts. Toby Bartlett, what's going on? My guy's in the building, man. Toby, thanks so much for jumping in, fam. Thank you so much, man. Got Jay Dixon saying, T.O. and Loma duck Devin, so I can't trust them. I mean, you know, it's just a lot of weird stuff with T.O. and Loma, man. I don't get it. Loma, as a matter of fact, I was debating somebody earlier in a forum. I was saying, you know, they were trying to, you know, back T.O. and Loma. I get it. I understand. Back where the heck you want. But, you know, when I was talking about, I mentioned Loma, I said, well, Loma, he had the opportunity to fight Haney. What did he do? Get the franchise. That stupid franchise thing, man. So, I mean, you know, Loma didn't want no Haney, man. I like Barrios, too. He's good. Yeah, he is, man. I mean, Barrios is tough, man. I mean, you know, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun fight, man. T.O. ain't Duck Devin. He had 3 back-to-back good fights. Yeah, I'm not saying T.O., you know, didn't have any good fights.
He had good fights. Come on, let's stop the BS, man. You asked for the for the franchise bill.
Yeah.
That's a duck move. Because you didn't go up to 140 and challenge another champion, which is what the Mando was supposed to be. So you put in for new intentions that if Devin was the mandatory or had the WBC real belt, you wouldn't have to fight him. That's why you did it. You wanted the same reason for that Loma had it, so he wouldn't have to fight him. Like, I just got to keep it real and facts, man. When you ask for it, you're basically excluding yourself from mandatory. So you didn't really want to fight him. Like, it's right in your face. Like, if you think I'm BSing, go back and rewind and look at how they changed. They changed the franchise the definition and rules of what you can do with it like 3 different times already. These are facts. Go back.
Yeah, it's true. Mauricio doesn't even know what the heck he's doing at the franchise. He doesn't even know. All these interviews, he confuses people, and he himself said, "I know it's confusing. You know, we got to see the landscape." And he first said that T.O. was undisputed. Then he turns around in another interview and said, "No, he's undisputed." And then he turns around and says, "I know it's confusing, but just shut up, sorry, Mauricio, bro. You're messing up. You're messing up in that stupid franchise thing. I don't know who gave you the idea to do that, but yeah." That's nonsense. Yeah, go ahead.
Reggie Owens be giving Mauricio the business, man.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Shouts out to Reggie, man. Yeah, on Barbershop, man. Shouts out to Barbershop.
Now, my take on this, man, is it's like what we talked about yesterday, Renee, and I'll bring up Bernard Hopkins once again talking to Andrade. Hey, man, if you want to get these guys to fight you, you got to be a cerebral assassin. You have to start showing up a lot inside the ring after they get done fighting at the post-fight conference. So in order to get these fights like T.O. versus Tank or T.O. versus Devin, man, Devin and Tank should be doing something to try to push that fight to make T.O. feel uncomfortable. If you got to talk about his wife, do something. Do something to try to get him pissed off so that he wants to fight you. You really got to make T.O. feel uncomfortable, man. If you got to show up everywhere like Shannon Briggs used to do to Vladimir Klitschko, they have to do something, bro. I think that's the only way they're going to be able to get T.O. in that ring. Because T.O., to me, man, I don't like him because he talked too much trash and he's not willing to fight the best, man. That's just me. I think after that Nakatani fight, he kind of sort of, you know, he wants things easy.
or after the Loma fight, he started just going all, you know, haywire, you know, saying everything, a whole bunch of stuff, and I just don't, you know, too much talk.
I don't buy it, man. I don't buy it. Devin is the WBC champion. At the end of the day, you have to go through Devin. There's nothing. Once again, there's nothing that he can tell me and prove to me that he's the undisputed champion, because he's not. Try again.
Yeah, because he has a dispute. He has a dispute. The dispute is the real WBC strap is with Devin Haney, because you requested the franchise. Mm-hmm. That means you have a plaque, a trophy, imaginary belt. Just like J.A. Dixon said, yeah, he requested that mandatory. He could have fought Devin next. Mm-hmm. And I see Pigeon talking about Devin Del Fortuna. No, Devin, didn't he pull out that fight because he got injured? Something like that? Or that fight fell through? I can't.
I honestly don't remember that one, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm like. A lot of people duck Haney, if you want to be technical. But people like, oh, he didn't fight nobody. Well, some people don't get a chance to fight the people they want to, because the people that they really want to fight don't want to fight them. So rather than sitting on your hands and waiting, you go fight. That's what a fighter do.
Yep.
I mean, it's simple. So y'all will call him scared if he sat on his hands and fought nobody. So I mean, it's just like the disdain that people have for certain fighters is it's funny. It's crazy, very crazy. Rather than that, let you know you're a fan of fighters and not the fan of boxing. It's a big difference, my people.
That's true, man. And Jay Dixon saying here also, unification trumps mandatory. Exactly, man. It definitely does, man. Gabe Washington says Taylor should go for a belt ASAP. Go for Bud belt. Yeah, I think he should, man. You know, go up to 147, go for that belt. You know, but we'll see what happens, man. Robert Brown saying defending all those belts is undisputed, and paying all the sanction fees gets to be expensive. Yes, it does. Taylor can't stay too long. Right. I feel you. Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what his next move is. Jay Dixon, somebody on the panel has a TV on in the background or something. I think it's G5. Yeah, I think or people in the background there, but it's all good. I like to see Taylor fight Stanionis at 47. That would be cool. But I think that, you know, Taylor, if he were to go up to 147, I don't think he is, but, you know, if he does go at 147, he'll probably go directly for a belt. I don't think he's going to want to waste his time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Stanionis is wasting his time, but I think he's going for a belt. That's what he wants. You know what I'm saying? That would be a great fight, though. But I think stylistically, Taylor can beat Stanionis, but it would be a good fight. Mm-hmm. Because the Stanionis, you know, typical, kind of like, you know, type of flat-footed, you know, and stuff like that. You know, so I don't think he doesn't mix it up with combos. Go ahead, G5.
Pigeon, wow, dude, I never said Camboso was the WBC mandatory. I said he requested the WBC franchise to duck Devin Haney. He requested Cambosos as a mandatory. Nowhere in there did I say that Cambosos was the WBC mandatory. You can't tie me up in my stuff because I know what I said, brother. Like I'm good with this. Trust me.
We got here Toby saying who's Ramirez or Progress going to fight at 147 if Taylor ain't going to be successful. I mean, the thing here is that Ramirez and Progress going to fight at 147. I don't know if those guys are going to go up. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know what their next move is going to be as far as. Or wait. Didn't Progress? He fought at 140 Red Cat. So I don't think. Mm-hmm. I don't know if Progress is going to go up 147 at 147 if Taylor ain't. Yeah, they're not. I don't even think Ramirez is, but we'll see, man. I'm not sure, Toby. That's a good question. I'm not sure, you know what I'm saying? But Taylor versus Ramirez is an example, in my opinion, that boxing IQ matters. Very true.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
He talking about Pigeon. You funny, dude. You were funny. Pigeon's funny. He was funny talking about you can't request a mandatory. Well, the WBO rules you can. You can pick a mandatory that's ranked in the top 15 and make him your number one mandatory. So you can pick your mandatory. Yes, you can. Boy, you better go read some rules, boy. Why you think Bud can do what he wants in the WBO? Because they can move their mandatories and pick anybody in the top 15 and make them the number one mandatory.
Yeah.
Yes, they can. Yes. So you can pick your mandatory.
Yep, pretty much, man. Pretty much. Rob Brown says here, Tio wants to be a pay-per-view star at 135. The potential pay-per-view fight is Haney for undisputed. That's facts. That's facts. But according to Tio, he said he's going to go for Haney's head after Kambosos. I don't think so. I just highly doubt it. You say, hey, D Hodges is in the building. What's going on? My guy, D Hodges, man. You guys are awesome.
Salute D Hodges.
Yeah, man.
It was good. D Hodges.
Family's in the building, man. Oh yeah, exactly. Toby. I think that's what it is. G5. You read that comment there? I think Toby read it. Yeah, I think he's on a.
Yeah, I see it.
Drinking that wine there. You gotta slow down on that pigeon.
Yeah, right. You talking about Kambosos is the IBF. Yeah, we know that. The example was that you can pick your mandatory. I'm like, come on, man. Like you missing the point. I never said Kambosos was in the WBO. I made an example. Yeah,
right.
you got go have a seat, man. I'm telling you, you're not gonna beat me, brother. Try again.
We got here Rob Brown saying the IBF said that they would have granted an extension for unifications. Tio requested that fight because he thought it was money in Australia. Okay. Rob Brown says here, yes, you can go ahead and fight your you can go ahead and fight your mandatory. It's the same thing Plant did or claims he did. I'm fighting Truax. Right. So D Hodges says here, eating Ramirez crow pie. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I was kind of edging it out for Ramirez, but yeah, it was 50-50, bro. I loved it. So, man, I got to get going, man. We had a wonderful live session, an hour and a half in, man. Wow. G5, where can they find you, bro?
Well, YouTube, Instagram, G5_Gabe. Yeah, that's where you can find me. I'll be going live more often. But just look out for the notifications. Hey, good talking with y'all. All love, Pigeon. No doubt, man. Salute to you, Renee. My boy, my brothers as usual. Always a pleasure kicking with y'all, man. And that's all I got. Appreciate the invite.
Heck yeah, man. Any last words, LeVar?
Yeah, definitely. Hey, Renee, once again, man, and thank you for having me on the panel, brother. I really do appreciate it. Oh, man, G5 left. Hey,
it's all good.
Yeah, hey, G5, man, I appreciate you, brother. Man, it's great being up here talking to sport of boxing with you, G5. And, man, I love what you did to the Mustang, too, man. Good job with that, brother. Renee, like I said, man, thanks for everything, brother. I'm glad that we're able to get up here and talk the sport of boxing. I have a lot of free time. So I appreciate you, everyone in the chat, man. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, hit that post notification bell and like the content. And, this is a platform where we all can, agree to disagree, but let's just keep it clean and respectful. Other than that, man, once again, thank you. And J.A. Dixon, man, salute to you, brother. Thank you for your service. And Monday is Memorial Day, and just remember what Memorial Day is really about. It's about the servicemen and women that lost their lives, and also the ones that are currently serving. So just remember that.
Definitely, man. Thanks so much, LeVar. It's great, man. And everybody who joined the chat today, everybody who tuned in. Eventually, I said it earlier, but we're doing it, chopping it up, man. It was good, man. LeVar and G5. But eventually, I'll be doing that, man. Putting the link in the description, in the chat box so that people can jump in. All right, definitely, man. And so yeah, I appreciate you, man. Pigeon Mike Tyson showing that G5. There's the link, man. Definitely. Thanks so much, Pigeon. Y'all can debate, what I'm saying, in a mature fashion. That's what I'm talking about. That's how we do it here. What I'm saying? Debate, that's fine. Debate away. And in a mature fashion. That's what it's about. We're adult, we're grown ups here, man. So definitely. That's here. Toby, make sure you hit the like button. Definitely, man. Support the channel, share it, family, because we're growing here, man. Incrementally, we're growing. I love it. Thanks to you all. What I'm saying? Everybody who jumped in the building, thanks so much, man. You guys are awesome. I got to get going, man. Renee Box Young, a platform we simply discuss, critique, analyze, something, talk about sport of boxing in a level-headed fashion, man. Stay safe. Y'all take care of yourselves. Stay healthy. Y'all know what it is, man. So peace out, fam. Thank you guys so much.